way to lose a challenge rift is on a map like that. They added her, which allows you to add some cosmetics on the map. So jack-o'-lanterns. I have a lot of money. I wonder if I can add everything. Balloons. It doesn't look like it deactivates stuff. Funeral ghost. This is all cosmetic. Candelabras. Dismal light. Okay, that's actually kind of cool looking. Yeah, just get everything. 100% agree. Wow, look at this. I like when devs do seasonal updates for just the overworld. Even Mortuary Assistant had that. Okay, I want to say I don't have enough money to really do some upgrades. Oh, this is only 100. Maybe I should just do these. I was gonna save. Unlock the most difficult and lucrative contracts. So that's like a challenge that you choose before you walk into the game. Let's make some noise for the champion of well-being, the master of junk food. Calm down, Harriet. Whatever's come of you. Calm down. We're facing one of the worst problems to ever sully our beautiful company? Are you serious? I'm aware of a whole host of problems. Which one is it exactly? Sedentary lifestyles. Look around, everyone's gone soft. Half of them break into a sweat just thinking about walking to the coffee machine. That's me, by the way. Thanks to your training, by yours truly, you managed to stay in shape. My war on muscle apathy has begun. I honestly need to go have a workout session right now. I just had donuts, coffee, Red Bull. Well, I had like a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, so maybe it's not all that bad. Alright, we're gonna play on 1BC. I don't have like a ton of hours in the game, so all I have unlocked thus far is 1BC. Kill 30 enemies without taking damage. Easy. Defeat the boss without getting hit. Not as easy. 30 enemies in under 2 health. I'm sorry, under 20 minutes. And under 2 minutes. That shouldn't be that bad either. So I mean, we just need to kill a lot of enemies and keep moving. And we get rewarded for it. It's a pretty cool system. Like, honestly, I liked it in Warm Snow. I'm liking it here. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that in Dead Cells as well. Lifesteal? I was about to say, am I already gonna get hit? We do have to go a little fast. Simply because we're on a timer. Not even just like the stream timer, but the game has imposed a timer on us. Okay. Sinister Gears. Scythe and Cloak does more damage in the air. Dash cooldown reduced. Spells deal extra damage. I just did a Scythe build, but I kind of want to do it again. Not gonna lie. Because it's fun. And we already have the 60 doors that store like a contract, but these have penalties to them. The 60 doors do not. Did Warm Snow get better? It was really wonky to you. I feel like if you think of Warm Snow as a busted build hunter game. So basically a Vampire Survivors action roguelite rather than like a Hades. I think it's a better game. So like, has it gotten better? Like, it probably has tweaked a couple of issues, but overall the game is still the same. Get as busted as possible or die. They actually doubled down on that loot. They added an extra game mode where you are timed. You will die in X time unless you get giga busted. I think we have to do Vol. I think Haz's floor has enemies to fight. So it's like you can make the timer go faster if you're greedy by taking, I gotta skip you, I'm sorry. By taking specific things. Oh no, where's the enemies? Here we go. Ooh, who are you? New enemy? I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Oh my god, she actually sniped me. Oh, I don't even know how many enemies I had left either. Oh my god! This is fine, this is where I want to be. I missed both contracts. And that's a lot of HP. I'm down to 25 HP now. I think what I probably needed, I needed to take a weapon. So there was a take it or leave it, which gives you a weapon, and I should have just done that. Oh my god, look at this map. So yeah, I always enjoy games that have like that kind of decision making. We don't lose the run because of it, but we certainly don't get that head start. Poison Miss. Ooh, that interrupts. Okay. Need to get a little stronger though. But yeah, I actually really enjoy Warm Snow. The new update, I actually like it as well, but I can see how some people may not, as a matter of, I don't want to just play and simply die. I don't want to speed run either. Very fair. I have no health flasks, so I can't open that secret. It's interesting. Oh my god, I'm getting bodied. The poison's legit. I like this mini boss. I think they did a good job making all the mini bosses like extremely dangerous. Cloak deals more damage, lose max mana. That's good, assuming I actually get cloak stuff. So far, I've only gotten a spell. Hooray! Wow, 2 health flasks for the price of 1. Not bad, not bad. That's worth. Yeah, they did add secrets that you open up by using a health pot. They're getting better. They're getting better. I'd still say you could wait for Switch release come March, assuming that's 1.0 release. But I've always enjoyed the game. But now they're starting to do like the right moves. Oh, it's another spell. No, this isn't a spell. Or is it? It is a spell. Liz. Alright, no secrets. The recent update went a long way towards a complete product. Wait, is it costing mana? No. I mean, I see my HP is dropping, but I think that's part of an item that I ate. Yeah, I try to be like really careful about telling people like, yes, definitely you can buy the game now, whatever the game is. Because it's early access, right? Like, not all early access are created equal. I knew I was gonna get mana. That's so freaking bad. I wish I knew what department I went in. Like, I tried not to do Vita mana, so I assumed that was just a random drop. Alright. We can replace a spell with a cloak attack, which is more like a skill. So spells use the mana bar. We're trying to opt out of that gameplay and get something like an epic rocket launcher. Okay, we can sell. I've never used this thing before. Seems legit. Okay. You can aim it up and down. I don't play with analog stick. Okay, it looks like it's directly up and directly down. But is there friendly fire? Maybe not. If that gives me my aerial damage, that might be kind of good. Use this. Alright, Brad. You! In summer, you decided to grant all access to the new souls. That was more, you spend your days posting nonsense on social media during working hours. How's that for the yes life? You, on the other hand, are perpetually tiresome. You wouldn't understand. I did a little chunkster. Oh my god, that's not what I thought was gonna happen. 65. 63. Okay, so it looks like it does do extra damage in the air. But it looks like if it hits the ground, it doesn't. So it's more like it needs to do damage in the sky. I swear, boss, it wasn't my idea to get on your nerves, I promise. Blah, blah, blah. Excuses. Okay, rocket build. I like it. Break room has reasonable reward / buffs. Incoming damage has been toned down a bit across the board. Max HP, that's really good for us. More balanced. Curses feel way better, more cohesive. The curses, which are our mutations basically, are actually very good, I feel. Crit chance. Crit rocket would be very, very interesting. And then we have a penalty. All interface elements are hidden, so I can no longer see my health bar, which is really bad. Or ghost gain extra damage. I think I need my UI. Controls and animations look super smooth. Luke convinced you to get this on release. Yeah, definitely. March 22nd. Put it on your calendar. I normally do the lore stuff, but I'm on a little bit of a timer right now. Provides anima. And then you can spin anima to possibly get something at random. Should be okay. Okay, so upgrade red curses. Toxic food department. Like a little scary. I feel like this is probably the hardest map in the game. I don't know what it is. I think it's specific monsters on this map are just like so much more dangerous than any others. Of course, if I just stand there, of course it's a dangerous map. Like, that's legit. Really? You gotta see what the rocket special is, the rocket power. I didn't really watch or care for rocket power, not gonna lie. I'm sure it was a good game for a lot of kids, but unless I'm just a hater. I don't know if it has anything to do with, like, I used to skateboard, so seeing some of the stuff that they do on that show is maybe like cringe to me as a kid. But you all know me. Don't kill the cringe, kill the part within you that cringes. Goodbye. Main complaint is that the levels still feel a bit empty and the secrets are underwhelming. So there are some map generations that do have that issue, where it's like a big box with like platforms, and you don't have to do all the platforms, you can just leave. But if we had, for example, full disclosure about what you could have found on the map, like in Dead Cells. In Dead Cells, we know that every map has uninfected food. One on the enemy, one intriguing area. I think we need the vault. I think intriguing floor is money. If you know, for example, that one of these enemies has a health pot, you could maybe kill it, see the health pot, and then leave. Yeah, it's a challenger, but I feel like the reward isn't a weapon. I want a weapon. Could be wrong. think I have to kill the French fry. One day that will crit. It's gonna be glorious. Mortisine? This got nerfed, I think. No, I've never had this before. Take injuries to increase your damage. I don't know if I want to do that. So, injury is gray health. So you'll lose, let's say, 5 HP, but you can regen it back if you find stuff that's giving you regen. But since I have not, a little wary on taking it. See, like this right here would have healed the gray health. That's all it healed was gray health and nothing more. So I basically healed for nothing. Thank you. Freaking money. It's just money everywhere. That doesn't get old. Oh, you live? Oh, I can't up special in the air. I can only down special. That's kind of weird. Dang. Have to do this. The mini bosses give you new mutations, so kind of have to take them if it's safe to do so. But it's still really like a weapon. The mutations of this game is called curses. Oh my god. See, we're doing good mechanically. Ooh. Like I said, this is probably the hardest map in the game. I didn't have my dodge roll. Blocking. See, that only does 75. I don't know what this does. Okay, it kills. RIP HP bar. Cloak deals more, Scythe deals more, 10 HP, $30. Funny enough, I think I need the money. It's like super awkward. Oh. Remember when I said do X when it's safe to do so? It ain't safe anymore. I mean, it's over. But pray for a shot. So yeah, after today, next time we're on is Monday. We're gonna try to bring Terraria back on Monday, which honestly today's one was pretty good. I think I finally have enough footage for another I Hate Terraria segment on YouTube. Ooh. See, that did 80. It just sometimes only does 75. But yeah, something about those I Hate Terraria vids just hit. I just didn't have enough footage until today to do another one. Goodbye, friend. I hate the Master Shake. I think that's probably the most evil enemy on this map. Even though that mini-boss was pretty nasty, too. Ooh. Shiny. That was sick. Yeah, very smooth game. I haven't seen anyone speedrunning this yet. So I'm gonna assume like it's better to wait until full release. Dang, they keep showing me these. Just have to trust the shop shows up. Let me end up buying one. I think one of the scythe attacks have a really good aerial combo. Better than this one. That's so good. I missed. Wait, I actually hit it. The game's pretty readable. I mean, I guess it's better that you all say than I do, but I feel like it's pretty readable. This is a spell? The poison ult was really good, but maybe we're using our rocket ult now. There's like a little wave of denial. I promise you I know what I'm doing. Ooh, it's getting tough. So yeah, of all these games that we've played, this one is around the same release as Ashla Ascent. Ashla Ascent hasn't gotten like as many updates as this one. I don't think they're close to a 1.0 release. Deal +1 damage for each attack, resets after a while or if you take damage. Taking damage no longer interrupts your combo. Gain armor. I don't really like any of these. Like, eventually this is gonna be good. But I'd rather just one-shot everything with the rocket. Cutting edge is busted. Yeah, I'm sure if we built towards it, could 100% be good. But I'm hoping I can just like launch one nuke, the monster dies and does like 200 damage, and the 201 won't move the needle. I know that's famous last words, V. That's definitely not what's gonna happen. Explosions project debris. Kinda sick. Oh, that decreased the cooldown to 0.5. All right, and then here, oh, hang on. Do I really want to upgrade the scythe at all? I feel like no. I don't think you do. Okay. Let's see how this works. Waldo. Might be tough, but I believe. Use one health pot, I guess. I could probably eat one hit and then heal. You! Bleep bloop. Event facilitator status none. Employee Candice liquidated. You have any allergies? Would you prefer another flavor of Candice? Choose from Wild Strawberry, E15D Cyanide. Holy crap. I don't think we fought Candice though. Oh yeah, this thing's possibly in the air. Ooh, that was a shrapnel. V, just use your rockets. Ooh, big crit. Be kind. Which flavor you prefer? Fine, my new flavor? The taste of victory. And that's enough for me. I am liking the rocket tech. If every enemy blows up, do I ever need to use my square button? Maybe not. Plus 10 damage on my R2. Discounted shops? Probably not. Shop prices up until the end of the level. I believe I am at the end of the level. So this should go away instantly. Like the curse system. Well, that's not really curses. They call them... What do they call them? They're just detriments. Some of them are so out of place in terms of its power level. And also the timing that it shows up. You heal for nothing in this game. It's so funny. Pure heal for 50. Nice. Alright, we're back. Penalty, thank you. Yeah, sometimes they give it to you at the wrong time, so it's like it goes away instantly. Sometimes the penalty is to like buff enemies, but the enemy won't show up again. Like it was an enemy from the first couple of stages. But I think like as you increase the difficulty, that's gonna be a non-issue. Wow. I just can't aim diagonally. I got scared of the the nurse. I guess that's the balance, is that this thing cannot aim diagonal, or else it would probably be giga busted. Like if it had 8-way targeting. Ooh. I mean, you can see it's not perfect. It does have a wind up to it as well. And I just straight up missed some enemies. Oh my god, I do 0 damage. Wow. We're Doom Eternal now? One thing I like about this game, there's a lot of ways to win, I feel. Like, for all we know, we would have gotten just, like, the daggers, and then you try to build some kind of, like, multi-attack, multi-damage thing. Like, bleed, which stacks. But now we're just going for one-shots. I was about to say, I don't know if I can one-shot the nurse. That's gotta feel bad for the monster. Dude has a freaking rocket launcher. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, the nurses are the worst enemy. You live? Right into it. Oh, big crit. So I have like all this gray HP. The game's actually really weird about its HP. Applies intoxicated, reduces HP loss +5. Increases duration +5. Reduce HP loss by +5. How much was it at base? Because, like, the idea of buffed rocket launchers is hilarious to me, but I don't want to just die. I've never used this item before either. And it lasts for 5 seconds minimum. 51. That's a big damage up. So it's time for this to come to Switch. Big same. Oh, now I lost my HP. I went from 51 to 47. Any math majors in the chat? How much HP did I lose? Low level. And like we have a rocket, so am I ever gonna do that? I mean, I'll just save it for bosses, I guess. As long as I one-shot everything here. Rup. 8 Vs. Yo, have a good night, Loot. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for that info about the game as well. Sight deals more, cloak deals less, sight deals more, inflict crits on stunned enemies. Maybe my rocket can stun? If it does enough damage? We don't have a reroll. And we aren't really taking advantage of control room anymore. Alright. I love the environment too. Like, they did such a good job on the art on this. I definitely feel like I'm in an infectious disease thing. We can kill this boss. This one's not that bad. Famous last words. Just want to see this. It didn't know. Rare it didn't know moment. That's lifesteal? But like, where's the enemies? Oh, it's just the boss. Hopefully I can lifesteal off the boss. Oh wow, we got massive. Ah, okay, we know how to play the game now. Scythe crits, infuse lifesteal. Dab on them. This is actually what we want. If we're rocking the thing that hurts me. Ceasefire. I think we have to do this. Yeah, Lou, I'm right there with you. We're gonna one-shot the boss. Copium. Surely this kills bosses. I was gonna say, I would love max HP, but it's only gonna give me mana. There's no reason going there. Yo, if I could get this music. New starting soon scene. I have my infused lifesteal. Alright, so I'm at 95 HP. If I kill an enemy, I get 96. So it's 1 HP, which is fine. Considering I lost my HP. God. This is a slaughter. No! Out there! Shot me. I don't think we need control room. I'm not upgrading. Well, I guess I could maybe upgrade the pill. I don't know what that does. Let's sell you. 15 mana, +1 healing orb, and something I don't need. Okay. Perhaps useless. Oh my god, if I get a single pilled crit, steroid crit, it's gotta be good. What even is this thing? Funeral weapons? Everything has lore, which is really cool. Almost Dark Souls style. Each enemy, each item. And then I think it expands the more you get the item. More to scene. This curse results from a combined occultist and apothecary experiment. It's child's play, really. The sorcerer scratches themselves and releases the dark power flowing through their entrails that sorcerers refer to as the shadow. In doing so, their muscles strengthen and become more aggressive, among other delightful side effects. In short, they suffer a little bit of pain now so they can inflict a great deal of pain on others. Makes sense? How much pain can I inflict on cancer? Ooh! Denzel, he's the king boss. What do you have against this project? Denzel's the mosquito that we just killed. Oh yes, I think I know what you're doing. I think I know what I'm doing. The idea is to hit them where it really hurts. Alright. Please one shot. Don't make me play the game. And did like half. Ow. No bully. From your fearful lies, I can tell you. I can tell that Charlie's working. I wonder who's Charlie. Don't make yourself sick over it. That would be ironic. I think Charlie is... No, that's Hector. Hector is the gym boss. Deal 15 damage when your HP is low. Scythe crits. Deal 10 more damage on rocket, but heals are less effective. Gain 5% chance of dealing pierce, which is bonus damage. 5% chance to deal more damage on my rocket. Scythe deals more damage. That sucks. I feel like we could have gotten something cool here and we just didn't. I'm gonna get this, even though it doesn't really do anything. 5% chance that my rocket does like more damage. Nutcracker? When was the last time I played a Nutcracker game? It's been a little while. I still think Nutcracker's up there in terms of best survival. We do still, well, we now have the baseball bat, however. So I wonder if that opinion has changed. Those slots? It actually hurt me. Are you kidding me? Alright, Modern Warfare 2. Shout out to anyone playing Modern Warfare 2 right now. I can say I will probably play Warzone. I just don't know if I would play Warzone on stream. It's tough because if you're cracked at those games, then yeah, absolutely. You play on stream. I don't know if I will be or not. And I don't know how I would find that information out. Oh, wow. Lifesteal? I can't hit these. They have 1 HP anyway. So yeah, like, definitely let me know if you would watch me play some Warzone. We also have people like UFG Blaze who have the game already, called Modern Warfare, and probably would play Warzone. But maybe it could be the mod game for mod night. This is super fair. Wait, they have it too. That's how you know it's fair. If we all have rockets, it's even. Have to go. Thanks for the stream. Good luck on the end of the run. Thank you, Red. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're almost there. And the build's spicy too. She like crit on the way down, which is interesting. I'm hitting something. So funny enough, this build works while red, which is like brutality almost. So I saw a lock there. But the other colors, one is defense, like actual like defense up. And then the other is mana. It doesn't really have stuff to just give you your health back. So it's almost like you have a glass cannon, you have a pure armor, and then this one is a lifesteal. It's like the Cuphead dogs. I walk right into that. If we didn't get some kind of cooldown reduction on the rocket, this wouldn't have worked. That's the only reason why this is successful. I don't know what that is. It's a pill, so I ate it. You are really tanky. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Hello, everyone, you're having a nice death.
Yo, Reggie. 4 months? No, 4-month streak, 5 months of tier 1. Thank you, Reggie. Are we having a nice death? I want to say yeah. I have a rocket launcher, which is doing very good at killing. So the death is good. Like, I don't even have to press my normal attack barely anymore. As a matter of fact, whenever I press my normal attack, I'm probably trolling. Or I'm trying to hit freaking gnats out of the sky. Deal bonus damage, take extra damage. I mean, I think you're supposed to take that. Then again, 15% chance to crit. Rather than the 35 flat. We're gonna do this instead. Busted build acquired. We did this on purpose. We have the insight into the game to know exactly what to do. We just bought the rocket launcher. We just unlocked it with the blueprint. I paid extra for this blueprint, actually. I could have waited and got a sale. Which is a thing in this game. The more you play the game, the more discounted the blueprints become. Hello. I have like 100% crit rate on my site. Like really weird. Oh no, I don't have my ulti. Sadako. Is that Sadako? Oh, big crit. Oh my god. Eat this, Sadako. I didn't mean to pop that. Deal more damage when your HP is low. Scythe crits. Poison lasts longer. Enemies you kill give you mana regen. Stormies shoot an extra projectile. Vets heal themselves when they counter. Harry vets. Watch out for their barrels, they know what they're doing. I'm gonna take this. This is the last map where these enemies show up. So hopefully we won't actually see them at all. Wait, we have a lot to go, so. Starting tomorrow, you're gonna sweat in boss rush? You'll be fine. You've watched enough of us do boss rush. No way you lose. Absolutely not. Hit something. Hello. Little girl, hello. I like those enemies, the little birds. I'll say, no way you can defend against that. Don't even try. That was the vet. Oh my god, I walked right into that. Hurry! Boss rush is harder than it seems at first. I mean, I still die sometimes. This depends on my setup and how experimental I want to be. And I feel like I get that with a lot of games. Like, the game isn't too terrible. But if I want to be, like, really spicy, win rate goes down. And I tell you all the time that my #1 goal when it comes to, you know, streaming isn't win rate. Ow. As you can clearly see. My #1 goal is to, like, push the envelope. We'll go control room just to see what upgraded Mortisane looks like. But like obviously there's speed running, there's win what? I guess win rates, just looping wins. Like I see a lot of stream titles where it's like winning X number of times in the next 30 days. All of which, like, very good. Reduce HP loss and then increase the duration for longer. Nice. And then I guess I'll just put some points in this. I'm just not really using my basic attack. So yeah, rather than kind of like focus on win streaking, in which I could just take like the guaranteed best of the best items, every S rank item that I could possibly find, strictly to not lose the win streak. I think I'd rather you all see me lose with a build that we kind of thought would not work, rather than see me win with tried and true. Oh, these freaking things. Not that there's anything wrong with tried and true. I'm talking purely like my own style. Oops. I'll hit it one day. Do I need to go down there? I feel like the answer is no. I think I'm strong enough as is. Oh wow, you live? Boom. We're pretty tanky. Alright, so this is this boss. There's one more biome after this, which I think is a shorter biome. I think it's 4 rooms instead of the 6. I have my ulti. Please one-shot the boss, please. Don't make me work. I'm lazy. Yeah. My land's victory over you was per the instructions. Have I lost to Major Pliction? I don't know. I don't think I have. I don't plan to start today. The boss did not die. That's concerning. See, that only does 125 instead of the expected number. It was like 200 something. Oh my god. I missed. I almost died to Major Pliction. Who's giving you parallel instructions? Who? Turn you all against me. You can torch me all you want. I won't say. It's not gonna happen. You love it too much. I wonder what happened. Now I have to get all that HP back. It's like I didn't crit at all. Hopefully there's like nothing wrong with the damage calculation on the rocket, but just sometimes it deals its minimum damage rather than doing like its supposed number when fully maxed out. Retaliate. If you get hit, you get some of your ulti back. Okay. That rocket hit of his was something? Yeah, I didn't mean to like match his rocket with mine. I was hoping for, you know, like a crit or something. Heals your injuries? Wow, that was really bad. I think I have to take it. 125. Alright. As I said, this is the last biome. I have fought this boss before, but I want to say that my build previously was strong enough that I don't actually know what the boss did. High damage seems to be from the projectile hitting the target, the AoE does less. That makes a lot of sense. I think I can read this. Sorry, Claudie, I can't follow your step on that one. A fiery song, hell and devils and so on, the sweat while we're there. I felt it nauseous. Is that English? Honestly, you're right. They could turn down a bit of the heating system. My pants are drenched. They're sticky. This is natural disasters department. So it starts off in this inferno and then I think it turns into like a monsoon. Yeah, so 255 while buffed. And then like the explosion must only do 125. Yeah, 125. And that only did 128, but I assume it still only got hit by the I mean, that looked like a direct hit to me. Oh, maybe I was buffed. Yeah, so I think it's 128 with no mortising. But when I pop the mortising, obviously we'll do more. Those are really dangerous. They fall and do damage. And like, I don't know where it's gonna fall. This area was just released. This is their most recent biome. Revelation bow. Arrows seek the enemy. You can sell it. Uh-oh. Fully upgraded mortising, free damage. So it has 8 damage removed. Oh, 8 HP removed. Maybe it does 2 damage to you, assuming it was doing 10 originally. Huh. I don't one-shot that. Oh, wow. Yeah, we gotta start spamming this thing. Almost walked right into it. This freaking kid. I can't hit him. Okay, now we go back because the firewall is down. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Shot me? I don't have a ton of cash. But I'll just take the free biome. Ah, it's like pulling teeth when the relationship doesn't work. There's no way to live. You need a strong stomach and you need to learn how to get along. That's the key. You know, boss, this one time I served something to this really lovely person and their heart just exploded from excitement. Boom, just like that, unless it was the coffee. It's not always that easy. Lessons to learn, everybody. Relaxation. We'd love to have fought that mini boss, but that ain't happening. We're playing pure survival now. Mr. Tonyosha, did I just catch you with your hand in the cookie jar? That's how it is, eh? You're having a great time sitting there sucking on your stick of licorice in the relaxation. Huh? Wait a minute. That's not licorice. Is that a glittery plastic yo-yo? Why is he eating it, though? I can explain. It's a terrible misunderstanding. You're hiding in the corner so you can play during work hours? That's not very professional, Tony. Listen, Harry, be reasonable. You need to keep this between us. In exchange, I expect you at 7:15 in the car park for my apocalypse level CrossFit session. That sounds good. I wouldn't mind one of those. That healed me for nothing. Is that RNG? Like, was there a chance to get a more powerful heal out of that? Free biome? I guess that makes sense when I'm already doing no damage. See, now we've gone from fire into the monsoon. I'm just blapping. I like the music on this map. You lived as a buffed rocket. Oh wow, that goes up. Crap, I didn't realize there was coffee there. I used the health pot. Daggust. We've been really good. I'll show you what this looks like. And it's on charges. So like if you level it up enough, you can do really fast attacks. But I think it's a little too late to use something like this. It can heal for more. Thank you, Snaps. Death via RNG incoming. Also known as Get Good. There we go. Why can't I? Oh, wow. Wait, I have retaliation. This is big. Just don't get hit. Famous last words. If I get hit, I think I lose all of that gray health. Okay, we only lost some. I think I heal 1 HP per kill. Am I? I'm at 35. I was sitting at 34 for a long time. Oh no, you know, it's probably because I used my My Mortisine. So I took 2 damage eventually, and then I got the 2 back again. We need to go here for more damage. As much as I would like to get max HP, it's not gonna matter. Oh, this is a weird biome. Hello? Doesn't really matter if there's something up there or not. Just shoot. Yeah, 1 per hit, but I'm losing a little bit on Mortisine. Not a ton, but enough for it to matter. Yeah, this is what we really need. Low HP targets. Oh, nice coffee. Okay. Once I get my HP back, I can start using Mortisine. I don't think you can actually lose it. So we'll pop it. And then I assume... When do I take damage? I'm at 84. I guess just watch the meter. Alright, we got 1. And then I think I'm gonna lose 2. I lost 1 HP. So like, so long as you kill something, it's a net 0. Which, I mean, I guess is okay. Does that go through the... Kinda hard to tell if it goes through the floor or not. Crap! Don't do it! Did I see a 100 heal from something? Is it Water Boy? Shark Boy? At base, you lose 9. Yeah, so we only lose 1 because it's 8 buffered off of it, which is pretty interesting. It's a weird number for it to be 9. Wonder if the devs like picked that number for a reason. Deal bonus damage by changing weapons mid-combo. Permanently add more damage when you use a health pot. Retaliate gives you invulnerability. If I get hit, we don't get womboed. Let's reroll here. Have another one. Cloak deals 40%! We're back! We're back in the game! Nullify. Okay, 40%, that's a big number. If we don't do damage now, we're freaking screwed. There's no way. $357. It looks like you can't buff the freaking explosions damage. It's so weird. I feel like what's really happening is that the rocket hits like the wall behind the enemy. It doesn't actually hit the enemy. It's like the hitbox might be a little off. So instead they just get hit by the flame. It's like that 125. Where I feel like I'm close, but I'm not close enough. $357. All right. Last area. I hope you all enjoy Have a Nice Death as much as I enjoy playing it. I got worried for a second, but now I feel okay. In terms of like worried that I might lose. I mean, I could still lose, I think. The boss I'm fighting, I don't really know what it does because I simply one-shot it the last time I was here. But that was on 0 BC. Interestingly enough, I actually don't have a 1 BC win. I think I've only ever tried it one time. Oh, just stay out of the center, I guess. If they only fall in the center, 8-12. That's awful. I don't even know that's gonna happen. Oh, they don't just fall in the center? An exclamation point would work really well there. Slay more. This is actually really good. And it gives you max HP, but a little too late for that. Oh my god, you actually hit me with that. Alright. Applies burn, burn duration increase. That's a fully maxed out thing in the final biome. That's really cool. Alright, Miss Imamura. I just need to do my ulti, and hopefully the boss melts. If that doesn't happen, we are very, very sad. Ooh. Would you be so kind as to explain what you're trying to achieve, Imamura? Apart from destroying the planet, I don't really see what your goal is. Isn't that what we decided in our agreement? Oh right, she like purposely says the wrong words on stuff. You don't even know what you want. No. Deceded. Yes, indeed. Why don't we decede on an additional clause together? Okay, huge. We got the flotation. Crap, she does so much damage. Ace 2. Twins. Kagebushi. Oh my god, that actually killed me. That did so much damage. I mean, obviously, like, as you learn the game, you know what the attacks do. The rocket launcher obviously has this, like, massive windup, right? So I assume there, from, like, a dev standpoint, it's like, okay, don't attack during this, wait for it to go through, and then attack. But like it was pathing outward, so I thought it was fine, and then like there was more to it. That's why I pressed the button. I got caught pressing buttons. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. I owe you 1,000 V-Bucks, Chiso. I am so sorry. I thought it was fine until she ulted me. That was like a what's the name of the robot? The tank robot. When she ults, she like pulls everyone in and like slams the ground, and for some reason it kills everybody. Game hard, by the way. I mean, not gonna lie, that was actually a lot of fun. If I was any tankier, I think it would have been okay. But that build, not that it was glass cannon, but it was like a brutality build. It's just, you want to one-shot enemies, and if you get hurt, you can heal it back up. But there was no healing there. She had me dead to rights on that ulti. Alright. So you may be wondering, why is V playing Have a Nice Death? We were playing thanks to Draft. Another fantastic draft segment. We actually haven't done draft in a long time. I think the last time we did draft was in September. And we plan to do this, I want to say every Saturday. So we just did Have a Nice Death. We want to put down here. Have a nice death. Have a nice death. I see it. Like so weird. For some reason, if I hover like vertically over, there's like a wall here that I can't get by. Alright. We still have a lot of games left. We've added 3 games today, I think. No, more than that, because you all also did V-Bucks. We added a ton of games today, and we got through 3, which is on par with what I want to do. So that was fantastic. The next stream we will be on Monday. Monday, we're going back to Terraria, which has been fantastic. And then after Terraria, we will be doing some Dead Cells, I believe. I think we have the viewer build on this coming Monday. I also have to work on the showcase stuff for the new update. So I have to decide, we either do the update stuff on Monday and then the viewer build on Wednesday, or vice versa. Did I add Go Song and Fury? The person who asked for Fury didn't submit it with V-Bucks. Go Song, I have to draw that up. But I will add that in our off time. You don't have to worry about that. I should actually save this right now, as a matter of fact. Alright. So we are good to go. We will be doing a raid tonight. We've been on for quite a while, and a lot of people have logged on since then. So we're gonna just send a raid over the Wander bot. I'm sure you all know Wander. We've been playing games with Wander almost every Wednesday. And right now, Wander is doing some Creeper World 4, which I have no idea what it is. It's like a city builder slash RTS. It looks like StarCraft, except weird. I don't know what else to say. If I can have you all do one thing and one thing only, before bed, before dinner, before breakfast, before brunch, before whatever you plan on doing, copy the text you see on the screen. I'm gonna paste that into Wander's chat. Wander loves himself some copy pasta. Otherwise, thank you for all the bits, follows, subs, raids coming through as well. Fantastic stuff today, people. Huge. Can't wait to stream again this coming Monday. But I gotta eat, have a drink. I might have chores to do as well. I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Either way, you all have a good night, good day, good evening. good whatever, wherever you are. And I will see you in Wander's chat. Get your copy pasta ready. And definitely have a good night to all my 3 a.m.ers in the chat. Good night, everybody.